Alright everybody, welcome back to Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2010. We'll be doing what's going to be the final challenge. And because I'm not trying this one anymore, the putting one. I guarantee you these weren't putts that were made in that day, so I'm not doing that. It's too annoying. But we'll be doing this one, the 2008 U.S. Open Championship. You're the third guy in the classic 18-hole playoff between Tiger and Rocco. See if you can bring home the win.
Yeah, the U.S. Open on Sunday night was not a good night. It was a long night. I was hurting pretty good, and then come Monday in the playoff, I was just thinking, okay, just hold up for one more day. So I just need you for one more day. After that, you can go ahead and take a vacation. I just need you for one more day. So then I hit my tee shot on 2, and I'm like, oh God, that hurt. It hurt a lot. And I just hold up for, I'm like, hey, just count down the holes. I only got 17 more to go. Just hold up for another 17 more holes. And then I kept telling myself I was walking down the fairway. Actually, technically, it's only 16 and a half more holes. So that's kind of how I was playing in my mind to get me through the round that day on Monday. And meanwhile, I kept telling myself, I just got to beat one guy. I don't have to beat the whole field anymore. It's just one guy. Yeah, Rocco had a just tremendous fight that entire week. I believe he made one cut in 8 events, prior to that week. He missed 7 out of 8, so didn't have a whole lot of confidence going into the week, but for some reason he turned it all around. And those are the kind of guys you got to watch out for. Guys who are just turning around and they get a shot of adrenaline, and he just felt relaxed for some reason. He had nothing to lose, and he played carefree. Just like when we started out in the playoff, it was pretty funny, walking off the first tee. He kept talking to everybody on that first tee in the playoff. He just would not stop talking. So we were walking off the tee, and he says, you don't have to talk today. You just have to listen. I said, I know my ears will be bleeding by probably the second or third hole. He said, that's okay, though. We had fun time all day, and we're trying to beat each other's brains in, but we're having fun at the same time. Yeah, the 2008 U.S. Open was, it was the hardest major I've ever had to win. It really was. It was just from all the difficulties that week of just playing.
Wonder if he'd still say that after 2019 with the Masters. Even though he probably wasn't hurting nearly as bad in the 2019 one, but coming back after not winning a major for so long and after all the surgeries and everything like that, that was...
We're really looking forward to the action today as Torrey Pines Golf Course's stunning layout lines the banks of San Diego, California. Hi everyone, I'm Kelly Tillman for EA Sports, and joining me today is Scott Van Pelt. Time to put the peg in the ground at the first tee.
Now on it. This is going a long way down the dead center of the fairway.
It's either the first major that I...
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome world number 1 from Windermere, Florida, Tiger Woods.
That I really watched, or it was just like the one that really got me into watching. Because I remember that.
From Pennsylvania, multiple PGA Tour
making
winner
that humongous putt on 18 and everything. Yeah, that was a great one to watch. But yeah, this seems like it's gonna be a long one, so we're probably only doing this.
Looking at about 130 yards to the hole.
Maybe we'll get to 2 rounds. I'm not sure of that major. All right, 82%. That's a 79 works. Maybe not. Oh no, it's too.
Safely on the green, Kelly. You can never be too upset with that.
Not used to how much the wedge is just bound forward for some reason.
Whoa, look where that one ended up.
Yeah, the Hero World Challenge was going on this week. I didn't even realize it.
Putting now for birdie.
I knew. I was thinking it might be too much.
Nicely played
Rocco
for
gets
birdie.
The birdie on the first. And Tiger was supposed to be playing in the
No issue with break.
Hero, but
Just make sure you get the pace right, and this is good as gold.
he had to have another surgery, and even said, you know, he's not sure when he's going to be able to actually compete. Still wants to, of course, but just doesn't know when he'll be able to. Because he originally, I believe, was going to play in the Hero, and then was going to try to play in all the majors and even maybe a couple of events next year, I believe.
This is the shortest par 4 on Torrey Pines South. However, it's not
and right
an easy
now
hole.
in the Hero, Justin Thomas is actually leading over Scotty Scheffler, -17 to -16. And then you have Tom Kim at 15, Keegan Bradley at 13, and then Thigala at Mbatia at 12. And those will really be the only guys I would say that have a chance, because then 9 is the next one. So it's 3 back, so 8 back of Justin Thomas.
Heading towards the right side of the fairway.
When did they even tee off?
Found the deep stuff with that shot.
Good
100 yards from here to the flag.
Hours. All right. Oof. So loft wedge, definitely not enough. We're gonna have to hit a sand wedge, 60%. Oh God, 51. It's so tough to do with that kind of feel. So
Let's
tough.
see how he handles this rough.
But yeah, and a couple of little gaming, I guess you could say news. Not really news. It's just news for me. So, the Thing Remastered came out, and it was just like a surprise release. Yeah, we'll do a chip. Was hoping it would get
This for birdie.
Man, Rocco could go back to back here.
There's a birdie to go to 2 under.
All right, Rocco, chill out. And
that's well done for par.
The Thing is, you know, I could never choose between The Thing and Alien.
Woods needs this
or Aliens.
for a par.
Those are my favorite movies of all time.
Should be happy with par there.
And so I had the 2002 PS2 game, and I saw how kind of clunky everything was and how dark it was going to be if I played it on the PS2, considering how dark the Silent Hill games were. And I was kind of just dreading playing it. And then they announced that remaster, and I was like, oh, thank God. It's by Night Dive, who do some really good remasters.
Missed the short grass.
They did
It's in the
System
rough.
Shock, which I think was more of a remake than a remaster, but I'm not really sure. I could be completely wrong on that.
Nice shot here. This should be on the green.
Okay, I was going to say it's not enough, is it? That's exactly what you wanted, though. It lands on the green. You're probably rolling all the way to the back, maybe even off to the fringe. And if it... Oh,
That's
no.
definitely not going to end up on the grounds of this golf course.
Lands on the fringe, you get what I got right there. But, so I started that, and there's some pros about the game, there's some cons. Like I said, with how much I love The Thing, I was going to play it no matter what. But I wish it would have gotten a full remake
there.
Instead of just a remaster, because I think you could do so much more with a game like that. Because it's an extremely short game. You know, I think it's only around 7 hours. And that, I think it might even be shorter.
There's a birdie to get to 1
Get our
under.
first birdie.
putting
and
now
it has
for a dreaded double
a
bogey.
lot of mechanics to the game. But
That's a double
it
bogey.
being such a short game, I've seen some gameplay, and I
Mediate
know
trying
that
to save par.
a lot of those mechanics don't come into play, like, after the halfway point of the game, maybe a little more than that, you know? And it's very, like, you know, a little bit of a spoiler for the game, but I went through one point. It was literally, I think it was 10 minutes straight of just
This is headed straight down the center of the fairway.
like a shooting gallery. All you do is stand there and just shoot a wave and wave and wave of enemies, and it was not difficult or anything like that. It was just like, all right, come on. But I talk about it a little bit more when I play it, about some of the other stuff. But yeah, I'm still enjoying it though. Then well, one thing I'm super glad is the Indiana Jones game that came out by Machine Games, who, if you don't know, made the reboot of Wolfenstein.
This
They
ball
have New
is
Order,
in the bunker.
Old Blood, New Colossus, and Young Blood. Now, Young Blood, not
This ball's
the
headed for the
greatest,
sand trap.
but I think that's more in due to the publisher at the time.
Should definitely
The
find the
publisher
dance
at the
floor with this
time
shot.
probably was trying to make them do more of trying to get them into more of a multiplayer live service microtransaction-y thing, because that was the biggest thing about Youngblood was all those mechanics got in the way of some of the gameplay and some of the story. Things got repetitive and stuff like that. But now they have this Indiana Jones game, and it's getting amazing reviews. I've watched some of it. Try not to get spoiled.
Nothing wrong with
And
par
it looks
there.
amazing. So one day, probably next
Looking
year,
to clean
I'll
this
be
one
able
up
to play
and make par.
because I love Indiana Jones, the first three at least. King of the Crystal Skulls, okay.
And that's for
And
par.
I've yet to watch Dial of Destiny. Don't hear good things, but I'll watch it one day.
There's a birdie to go to 2 under.
I'll watch it one day. So me and Rocco tied at 2 under with Woods at 2 over par. It's kind of crazy.
One of the easier straightaway par 4s with plenty of room off the tee, but the bunkers pinch together for the long hitter.
Scott, I'm not sure he can hit it much better than that.
Not much better. 322. Longest drive. I got the longest drive by 23 yards. And once I finish the thing, we're going into finally the Silent Hill 2 remake. It would have taken longer, but you know, 2 of the games we just wasn't able to get, Origins and Downpour. But
This is not
we
great.
finished off 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not really that good.
Shattered Memories.
either.
I just finished Homecoming this week. Take a little bit of a break, play
This
a
is a
different game.
makeable putt, but it won't be easy.
And then go with the remake. 'Cause I know the
Approximately
remake
130
is
yards from the hole here.
2 to 3 times longer than all the rest. So Sandwich goes here, and that's a 92. I think Sandwich is perfect. Oh yeah. A little much. I don't know
Always
how.
tough hitting out of the rough, Kelly.
It's 7 miles per hour with us, so it's only going to go an extra 3 to 4 yards. Should have never made it past the pin because the downhill was negligible.
This putt needs to go left.
Shoot. 34. downhill a good bit, to be honest.
No dice
that was
there.
a good putt. I want to be honest, that was a good putt. That was a weird one.
Not a bad stroke on that one.
And especially that being
trying to save
just a
par
full
here.
sand wedge, hitting onto an uphill slope like that with backspin, it should have never gotten.
Got it up and down for par.
But we know a lot of things don't work quite right in this one. Hopefully they're doing the Masters, from what I remember.
He rolls
Oh
in
my
the par
God.
putt.
That went left.
This for par. He drops it in for
But
par.
we got to get through 11 first. Yeah, but 12 will be one of those where it's like, I'm so hoping it's as good as I remember, because I swear there's only like one other game I've put more hours into than
Number 6 is a
Tiger
dogleg
Woods
right
2012.
with bunkers.
Like that's the most hours I've put in a golf game, I know.
This could find the shaggy stuff.
Oh really? Oh wow, okay.
This
I thought it
could
was
make things
easily getting
interesting.
over all that, but guess not. Par 5 too, so that's a little rubbish. Tiger hits it the furthest at
This
311.
needs to be hit a ton to reach the green.
Dude, almost got it there.
A
Less than
tough
30
play,
yards.
but not impossible by any means.
No, it's impossible. 80% lie, nah. We'll probably be about where Rocco is. We were even shorter. Wow, way short. Be about 60 yards. 50. Tiger doesn't quite get it on, but he's definitely in the best shape of us all. Definitely do a pitch here. Not even 100%.
Got to be happy with that approach.
Oh, it went left. Okay. Oh, big old slope right there, huh? Stop. Stop. Hey.
Not a bad approach there. That's solid.
Looks like Rocco's getting another birdie. Go 3 under. Tiger. Does he get the eagle? Drop some of his shots? No. He's got a good birdie
This
putt, though.
for birdie.
Oh yeah, it's a big old slope right there. Should be straight in, to be honest.
Nice roll there. Oh, this looks good.
All right, Tiger. Drop some of those bogeys off of there.
Drops
There
it
you
for birdie.
Rocco mediate for birdie.
That was for birdie.
All right, 3 under to 3 under. Plays 1 over.
This is one of the toughest par 4s.
This is pretty much a perfect tee ball. You can't improve on this at all.
328. Might be the longest drive of the day. Mediate, or Rocco. He's the only one with 100% driving accuracy. Me and Woods have hit it in the rough once. Oh yeah, and then I'm also playing. So I'm playing Fallout London. Unfortunately, though, the load times
Flag's about
for that
$1.30
game
from here.
have really hampered my enjoyment of it. I'll tell you what, let's go sandwich. Aim it right there. Just to make
This
sure
should
it
be in
doesn't go
good
in
shape.
that bunker. Or in the rough. Yeah. Didn't even need it all. Okay. But so what I plan on doing, because
Got it.
Rocco from the sand in the hole makes a birdie. Tiger at this point has to think, well, I'm out of it.
Whoa, look where that one ended up.
Pretty downhill with this one as well, breaking a good bit.
This looks good, Kelly.
Oh, and it's in the hole.
Woods for a par.
Rocco says, beat that.
Nicely
beat it,
done
but we
for
tied.
par.
Yeah, last time I played it, last week, I only played 40 minutes, and I think I only got like 25 minutes of gameplay because of the loading screens, and then it crashed twice.
Make
so
sure
I'm
you
only
pick
going to
the-
be doing like main story from now on, and just kind of trying to get that game just done. Right, this is uphill, almost 8 yards. It is 8 yards with the wind, almost 9 yards basically with the wind. So this 6 iron should be all right. I tried to hit it like 95. Oh no, that was short. Wow. That was weird. But once I'm finished with that,
This one's heading for the rough. This could cause him some
what I
trouble.
plan on doing is tactics and Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, the first game, kind of at the same time, doing like 1 or 2 videos for a couple of hours of each one of those a week. Because I did
There's nothing
play
too difficult
a
with this
little bit
shot.
of
Should be a
Stalker,
piece of cake.
and I love it. At least so far. I've played like 2 hours. 2 hours of it. I did get the mod that was recommended to fix like bugs and stuff.
I can't believe that shot. Well played.
Just needed to put it a little bit more to the left.
Oh,
But
a
yeah,
missed
what
chance
is it
there.
called?
Nothing wrong with par
Project
there.
Zone something or Zone Project. I can't remember. But that mod, and then in the settings for anybody who ever wants to play it on PC, because they did
He
release
sinks it for
them
bogey.
for PlayStation and Xbox. But I hear like
This putt
controllers really
for
not
par. Got it up and down for par.
really not a great way to play the games. And I can see that having played them on mouse and keyboard, or at least one of them. You got to go in settings, because for some reason, for me at least, it started out with the
This is a long
resolution
straightaway
setting
par
on some
5
weird
with a
ass
left to
setting,
right slope.
and so it was fine if I wasn't using OBS, but as soon as you turn OBS on, it stutters a crazy amount.
No complaints about this shot.
And I didn't notice the resolution for a long time until me and my girlfriend were trying to figure out why it was stuttering so much. And then we saw the resolution, and it was on, like I said, something really weird, like 11 something by 8, and it's put in 1920 by 1080, and that fixed everything. There's no stutter at all. And what's really funny, if you watch on like my screen, and then I'll look at OBS, and the lighting is better on OBS. I don't understand why. It's so weird. I'm like, why does this look better on OBS? It's supposed to look worse.
This is a long, long way from the green.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are getting it on there.
If this makes the green, I'll eat my hat and paint your house.
Oh, man. Well, I don't need my house painted.
Not a great effort there.
I need
found the tall grass.
siding put on. But he didn't make it on, so.
Well, this is going right at the stick. Should be a makeable putt after this one.
I don't need to put on, but that's like the next project. Siding and the front porch being redone. That's been there since the house has been built, and the railings are what need to be redone. They're falling apart. And then the siding, just the main house doesn't
Need to play
match
this one out to the right.
the addition that was built on, because we got the wrong color.
Now at 5 under with that birdie. Tiger Woods for birdie.
No big.
That birdie gets him back to even par.
There you go, Tiger. Well, I mean, he keeps
Mediate,
birdie
trying
and
to save par.
Rocco pars. Tiger could, he got a chance for second.
A routine par to stay 3
because
under.
we know we're winning. You guys know that. We're winning this. We're, what, 2 or 3 ahead at this point? 2 ahead. 2 ahead of Rocco and 5 ahead of Tiger. And we have 9 holes. That's through 9, so.
This will be the last.
This tee ball is perfect.
Perfect.
Period.
3, 2, 1. Oh man, I tell you, there's so many, I guess there's not, I want to say there's so many games out and coming out that's just like, I'll never have time for them all that I want to play. But I guess if you don't try to play all the older ones before you play the newer ones, you don't have that problem. But it's just like, I want to play Soccer 2 really bad. Luckily, I am going to play the first 3 that came out first so they can fix all the bugs and stuff. But it's like, that's what, 100 hours of
100 yards or so from
content
here.
I gotta play through before I get to another 40-hour or whatever game. And then like Silent Hill 2, the remake came out, and I'm like, oh, I want to play that so bad, but I've never played a Silent Hill game. I want to get to, I'm going to play all the others. Luckily, my brother had 6 of the games, or 7. He had 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, leave that
Shattered
flag
Memories,
alone.
Homecoming.
This putt for birdie.
And then
That's going to sting a little.
Tiger, you got to make them
Rocco
birdies.
mediate for birdie. Makes the birdie, and he's now
Rocco
4
made
under
a
par.
longer birdie there, so.
Putting for birdie. And that's a
There's
birdie.
just so much thing, like Fallout. It's one
Try
of
to
my
save par
all-time
here.
favorite games series.
Gets his par.
76 is okay. In my opinion, it never should have been made into a MMO style game or live service game, however you want to put it. But loving 3, 4, New Vegas. I wanted to go back
This
and
is
play
a
the
long
originals.
par 3,
1, 2
straight into the
tactics. I'm
ocean
even going to play
breeze
Brotherhood
most
of
of the
Steel. And the funny thing is, playing through all of them, so I've gone through 1 and 2, and I've done 76, obviously. And I gotta get through Tactics, 3, New Vegas, and 4. And then the PS2 Brotherhood of Steel, of course. Is it gonna be that short? Dang it. I was hoping that the one would do something. Didn't do much, though. The funny thing is, I could probably get through Tactics, Brotherhood of Steel, 3, New Vegas, and 4. Wow, that's a great shot. Before the next one comes out, because they're so slow at making the games. I think so far the only exception I've made is Wasteland. I wanted to play Wasteland 3 so bad that I went ahead and just played 3 without playing 1 or 2.
To save par.
And I'll be eventually go. And what I'm going to do with that one is just go backwards, go 3, 2, 1. Because even though the first one does have a remastered
Rocco mediate for birdie.
Version out, I still hear it's very,
just a
very,
poor putt,
very
Kelly.
old school and pretty tough to
A par putt here.
play.
Should be happy with par there.
This is for par.
He rolls in the par putt. Drops a shot with that bogey.
Dang. Well, it's back to 1 over.
The 12th is a...
This should work out quite nicely. This should set up the next shot perfectly.
No worries at all here. Find the fairway, check.
Sorry about all that. Trying to figure out why.
It's on the green, but frankly, Kelly, it could have been better.
Some of the internet's being a little weird.
Roughly 180 yards to the pin from here.
All right, 180. Downhill, wind helping a tad.
My guess is this one lands on the green.
Decent. I wanted 95.
This could be
What
close.
are the game? So
He gets back
there
to
we go,
even par
Tiger.
with that birdie.
Get there. Avowed
Putting
is
now
coming out.
for
You know,
birdie.
I want to play that, but it's in the Pillars of Eternity universe, or so I hear. And
it's good!
I've played the first, so I'll
This
be
for birdie.
obviously playing the second before I play that one.
That was a putt
Oh.
that shouldn't have been missed.
That's the
Mediate
hardest
trying to
slip out
save
I've
par
ever
here.
seen.
Makes par to stay at 4 under.
But yeah. And then even things like, I know I played them in a really weird order, but like Resident Evil, you know, I played the 2, 3, 4 remake.
This is a great
And
looking...
then I've played 7 and 8. I've played 5 before, a little bit of 6 and hated 6. But I have the 0 and 1.
That was a
kind
nice
of
smooth swing. He'll be happy there.
remake, remaster, however you want to call it. So whenever they announce the next Resident Evil, whether it's either a remake or 9, if it's a remake of the original, then I'll wait for that and just play 0. But if it's like, if they announce number 9, I want to go back and play 0 and the original before then, just because I've had them for so long and I've never played them. And, you know, I hear great things about the original, okay things about 0. But, yeah. I have a feeling if they remake 5, they're going to do something drastically different.
Kelly looks to be into the wind here, important
Just
to control the ball flight.
That's the co-op one, you know. Yeah, see, I knew it wasn't gonna fly all the way up there. This is the reason why I aimed it so far to the right. Oh wow, is that really coming all the way back down? I thought it hitting into that rough, you know, the first cut was gonna really stop it, but it didn't. Dang.
I can't believe that shot.
Right,
well played.
Maybe it'll be far enough to where we can hit a full shot into it, you know.
Not a great swing there. He's caught the rough.
Yeah, only 5 yards away though. Closest one of us all, and yeah, can't really hit a pitch. Can I even hit it that small? $51. Oh, that's still way long. 20 feet past. Well, it's tough.
Yep,
Ooh,
that's
but,
a rough.
You know, it could have ended up like that. Ooh. Looks like Tiger will probably get his birdie though.
It's not the worst rough I've seen, but it's not great.
What the hell?
Clean this one up and get your par.
I don't know if he's gonna do that.
Well judged putt there.
This for another birdie.
Down. Ooh, we gotta be careful with this one. I'll walk away with a par and be happy. It's too hard. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to only go like 15. I'll put it.
Blew a good opportunity there.
Well, that's a bogey. I mean, that's a tough pin position, to be honest.
There's a birdie to get to
You
one
needed
under.
to be below the hole. If you weren't below the hole, you were kind of screwed.
He can't be too happy with bogey there.
Whoa.
That's in for bogey.
That thing went backwards so fast. Woods gets it to 1 under though, with a birdie there.
Favor the right side off the
What else
tee.
do we got? That the Sniper Elite series. I want to get to that. I've played 3 and 4. I loved them, but I want to. I'm probably not gonna play the very first one, but I'd love to go back and do number 2 remastered, then 3, 4, 5, because they're coming out with another one. Is that same
Pick up the
studio
tee
is
and
coming out
start
with a
walking,
game
'cause this will
that
be
looks
just fun.
very, very interesting. It's called Atomfall, I believe, and it's, you know, they use the expression all the time. It's like, you know, Fallout, but wherever it's set, I can't remember.
Looks to be about 100 yards.
100-yard sandwich. Go with that. Ooh, loft wedge ain't gonna get us there. Well, actually,
Oh, that's a syrupy swing right
yeah,
there.
downhill, wind helping.
That shot was right on target. Chance for birdie.
Still got to
This
play.
will definitely be past the hole.
Alan
Blew
Wake.
it well
Alan
by
Wake
the
too.
hole there.
I'm waiting on those Max Payne
Made it!
remaster remakes, whatever they're doing.
Woods would love to make a par on this hole.
Finishes off the par.
I got to get back to, man.
This putt for birdie.
I have 3 games that I kind of just left.
Drops for birdie.
Yeah, I played a good chunk of them and just dropped them because I was playing stuff that I was either more interested in at the time or there was something wrong with it. You know, Destroy Humans 2. I was trying to go through that whole series. I had 2, and then
With
you
a
have
tight fairway, the 15th has
Path of the Furon and Big Willie Unleashed, which that one's only on the Wii, I believe. But I love Destroy
Man,
Humans,
did he
but
lay into this
the
one.
remake or remaster of 2, Reprobed, had a bug with mine where it didn't save. And so I would play 5 hours, lose all my progress, get it all back, lose all my progress. And it's like, it kind of soured me on it, and I just never went back to it. And I'd really like to, but, you know, hopefully that's fixed, but who knows. Then Starfield, you know, I enjoyed it, but it was ultimately, and you know, maybe it was because I didn't really get into the main story too much. I was doing a lot of side stuff, but a lot of the stories and stuff weren't very interesting to me. Oh man, I was trying to go like 90, went 80. And I feel like they played it too, I don't want to say safe, because they added stuff that they'd never had in a game. You know, they have ship combat. You know, that's something Bethesda's never had, is vehicles.
That's a fine
I'll
effort
take
from
that.
that distance.
But, like, I don't know, they don't have any of these, you know, crazy stories or just out there things. It was all very based in reality, for the most part. I know the main story, you get, like, powers and stuff, but for the most part, the game is very much set in a more realistic way than, let's say, Fallout.
Mediate trying to save par. Up and down for par.
And, you know, at the time I was playing that in Baldur's Gate 3, and Baldur's Gate 3 just...
Tiger trying to save par here.
I mean, phenomenal.
Nicely done for par.
A 10 out of 10 game for me. And I just stopped and played that for the rest. Then, Divinity Original Sin was kind of the same way, where I was really enjoying it, but just got caught up in other stuff and haven't revisited it, but I need to. 3-iron. Yeah. Okay.
He's hit this one right at the flag.
I was going to say I wanted 95, and I didn't think it was going to be 95.
That was a
I thought
very
it was gonna
nice
be like
approach.
98.
This could cause him some trouble.
Went through the first Diablo, had a really fun time, except for, I think, towards the end, it got crazy. But I really want to,
A decent life from the rough here.
get back into that series and go, you know, 2, 3, and 4, because Path of Exile has my interest as well. I got 1 and 2, and I know those games are mainly played for, like, endgame and stuff like that, but I play them for the story. The story in the game.
Look for this putt to break right.
You know, I don't need to play... I don't need to play the same content for 50 hours. You know, the exact same thing over and over and over. That's just not my thing.
4 par.
I'll play a game again with like different builds.
Disappointing effort on that one, Kelly.
And stuff, but you know that's why MMOs are.
And that's for par.
MMOs and live service games are, to me, you know, if they never made another, I wouldn't care.
He sinks it for bogey.
You know? All right, 2 holes to go. We got Tiger by 8, Rocco by 4, 8 under to 4 under to even. Tiger just, ever since,
This
you know,
is a tough driving par.
the first hole, just could not. He got it under once and then couldn't stay under. Rocco got
Don't be pleased with this.
under early, you know, and got to 4 under pretty fast, but ever since there, kind of fizzled out. We've been staying strong. We've had a bogey, but you know, tough position we were in. You know, that third shot was not an easy one where that pin was, and then having that downhill putt super difficult.
Kelly, that's in the rough, far from the
to get
ideal
the right
position.
percentage, get it to stop near the hole.
Kelly, this one's heading towards the rough.
Yeah, I wanted 95, got 90. And then there's a bunch of others. Man,
Conservative
did
approach
the first
there.
Dishonored in his DLC. Haven't gone. I've played them all, but haven't gone back to 2 or Death of the Outsider. Prey, which is one of my all-time favorite games. I still haven't done that on the channel. Man, there's too much to do and not enough time.
There's a birdie,
There
and
you
he's
go,
now
Tiger.
1 under.
You got 1 hole. Keep it under par. You can do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. I'm sure he's put his back into it. He's got, I mean, God, the amount of surgeries on his back.
Looking to knock this down for par.
That's well done for par.
I am just happy, though. I have 4 games. 4 games left on the PS2, and then I can put it away for good.
The closing hole, a straightaway.
And for the Wii, I still have a good chunk. 1, 2,
Need some help to miss the deep stuff.
3 to 4
Yep,
more
it's caught the
games
rough, I'm
after
afraid.
this one on the Wii. Then I can probably put that one away. Honestly, I might just put the Wii in the living room because it's just a fun console if you want to just play a game.
He should be happy with this.
And shoot, I got Wii Play, Wii Sports. You know, those 2 little casual things and.
I'm really just unsure about this line, how it's going to come out. It's
Tiger
essentially
Woods
a coin
games, that'd be
flip.
the
Could go either
easiest
way.
to do it. 360, I have the 2 Tiger Woods 13 and 14 that have to be played on the 360. You can't play them on the Xbox One for some reason.
Very poor effort there, to say the
Rocco
least.
in the water on the last. Do we need 5? Yeah, we need 5. I think it's too much, but hey, rather too much than well, just a little bit. We're on the green putting for eagle. I'm pretty sure this is actually close to where
Perfectly
Tiger
played and a
was.
perfect chance for eagle.
But then I got 4
This
games.
shot
I'm
should
not
find the
sure
green.
Need the 360. I'm gonna try them on the Xbox One first, and then see where we go from there. Because I'm not even 100% sure the 360 still works.
2-putt from this distance.
It's downhill, going left, but then to the right after that. Of course. of course, I go 27% less, and it rolls off the green. Dumbass game. I wanted to make the eagle putt like
Lip
Tiger
out.
did. You ruined it.
Solid effort. That
I
was
didn't even
real
get a
close to
birdie.
dropping.
Stupid game.
That's well done for par. Shouldn't be a problem from this close. Has to settle for par. Tiger Woods trying to save par. Remains at 1 under with that par.
There you go. Alright. Unlock Torrey Pines, Rocco Mediate, unlocked. And like I said, I'm not even trying the putting one again. I tried it a bunch afterwards and just not doing it. It's unfortunate because we have one course. We still have to unlock, and I guess we don't unlock Pinehurst number 2 unless we do that, but I'm not doing it. 97%, and that's where it's gonna stay. And then what do we got? The Sportsman Championship at Wolf Creek. So we'll go ahead and do one round of this. And then we'll do the next 3 probably in the next video. And this one at Wolf Creek. You know, Wolf Creek, they have
we're
all the
really
way
looking
until
forward to
Roy
the action
McIlroy.
today as Wolf
and I
Creek Golf
think-
Club's stunning layout provides an 18-hole roller coaster ride
Don't
over,
they also
around,
have
and
it
through the
in,
canyons of Mesquite, Nevada. Hi, everyone. I'm Kelly Tillman for
No, they
EA
don't have it in
Sports,
the
and
new
joining
one,
me
I
today
don't
is
think.
Scott Van Pelt. Let's send it down to the first tee.
Ladies and please welcome to the
Oh,
tee
this is a
from
match play.
England, Luke Donald.
Interesting. So I wonder, are the 4... Because I put it... I'm pretty sure I put it so that majors
Still a
are
long way
4
from home.
rounders.
About
Are
230
these
yards left on
majors,
this one.
Or are they just, you have to play these... as 4 rounders because they're match play. It's probably just like you have to play them as 4 rounders.
This one is dialed in.
That's right. Ooh, that looked like a dead pull.
Set up beautifully
old
for an
Luke.
eagle. There it is for eagle.
Eagle on the first, baby. I'll tell you once, speaking of the Indiana Jones game that came out, one game
The first
series,
par 4 at
well
Wolf.
actually 2 game series really, one that I really couldn't get into and one that I kind of enjoy but not really. Tomb Raider. I could
Watch out for
never
that long grass
get
here.
into Tomb Raider. Come on, hit that cart path.
Okay, might want to play conservative from here.
I was trying to get to the cart path. Tomb Raider, I could just never get into. Because it seems like, okay, this is an Indiana Jones type thing. But I didn't find any of the story interesting. there wasn't really any humor in it at all.
Not bad. Safely on the green.
Yeah. You know, they added like 51. Dang it.
That shot could prove costly.
Yeah, I think it will too. I actually forgot I was in the rough.
This left for a birdie.
Don't make it Luke. Okay. I know in the rebooted
par.
trilogy, you know, obviously they went all in with more of the deaths and stuff.
Should be happy with par there.
But it's still like the stories just never hooked me, and
Donald looking at par.
no humor.
Kelly, there's a great example of a...
Or something. And then Uncharted. You know, I played the first 3, and I have the other 2, but
The first par 3.
I don't know. It's just, for some reason for me, it's just not the same. Do I need this for? Maybe.
Oh, get a good kick or else you're going to find the deep stuff.
It did. I did need it all. Dang it. Like the character of Nathan Drake is, you know, they're obviously trying to do Indiana
Very
Jones.
poor effort there, to say the least.
And I don't know. I feel like if you know Indiana Jones,
Seems to be sitting
that's who
pretty
it
well in
is.
this rough.
You know, you don't want another one. That's who you want. I don't know where it is.
Need lots of borrow on this putt. It's going hard right.
And that's for par.
Dude, it was almost dead straight. A 3-up with a bird, an eagle, and then 2 pars. But yeah, those are just 2 series
This shortish
where,
par 4.
you know, I played them, and the Tomb Raider one, I only played the
He's
a
got to
little
like
bit of
this
the old
shot.
stuff, and then the first two rebooted games. So I've played. Well, no, I've played technically more of those than Uncharted.
That wasn't very good. In fact,
God,
it was very bad.
But yeah, just couldn't get into them.
I'd say about 110 yards to the stick. Picture perfect swing right there.
87. The backswing just went up so fast, or went back so fast. I was like, well, I know this is further than what I wanted. But it's alright, though. He went OB. We par it.
Big break
We
to the
got it.
right here.
Well, this is going on a very good line.
We end up birdieing it, so there we go.
Number 5 is by...
Number 5 is downhill a mile. Can I get over this?
He has absolutely
Yes.
crushed this
I
ball.
remember in something, like an older game maybe, that you can't get over that little hill unless you try to, either you have to add loft or you just can't get over it. Because you can't add loft.
$110 yards to the hole. Nothing wrong with this approach.
Oh,
Some work
a little
to be
bit wrong
done
with
after that
approach.
shot.
It's 41 feet away. Good God.
You're gonna really need to give this one a good roll
Wasn't even
just
that
to
hard
get
of a
it there.
shot, but I just really miscalculated how uphill it was, I guess.
Wasn't much of an effort on that putt.
That's weird. Well, Donald, if I miss this, you got it. God dang it.
Missed opportunity there.
I'm so scared of just
Got the
blowing
birdie.
him by. Well, he had it anyway. Oh, is that a par 5? Oh, wow, that's... I couldn't even birdie it.
The par 4 sixth.
I had a frickin' wedge in my hand and couldn't birdie it. That's disheartening. Sad thing is 10 feet downhill. Even though the wind's into us, we should still be able to make it over that, but won't be able to. Because that much downhill is 30-some yards. That you should be flying it an extra, you know?
It's uphill to the green from here.
Get in there!
You gotta be pleased with this shot. Not the worst miss I've ever seen.
Luke Donald for par.
Faux pas.
Wasn't very close with that roll, Kelly.
Holy hell.
Not going to make it to the hole.
What?
Not gonna
I
happen.
tried to get it 25.
I've seen this putt before. It definitely goes a little left.
He rolls in the
There we
par
go.
putt.
Had to come in through the back door. But you know, sometimes when they won't let you in the front, you just sneak in the back.
Lucky number 7.
I tell you what, Kelly, it would take a great shot to hit the green from here.
Oh, no, we're not doing this. I'm not here to show off. I'm here to win. Because these match plays take a really long time. Go down. Thank you. It's like, don't stay right there. What are you doing? Oh, in the rough.
Might find the rough here.
Again, into the wind, 7, 8 miles per
I
hour.
think this will be harder than
uphill
expected.
8 yards. That's 16 yards minimum. It should take off of that club, and I go further than 100%. Like, how? Please make it make sense.
Chance for birdie.
But it just doesn't.
That's a fine effort from that distance.
This for par.
This should have been a very easy birdie. But because percentages and wind and
Luke Donald for
elevation
par.
don't really play a factor until it's a certain point, it's not. Like, wind doesn't play a factor unless it's, I think, 10 to 12 miles an hour. Like, you can't even
The longest
factor
of the
in the
par.
wind. Elevation doesn't. God, I don't even know. I haven't even tested that. So like 12 miles an hour. This is 61 foot downhill. That's 20 yards. This goes 200. This is 12 miles an hour in. So this should still land middle of the green. And it's short. Because like I said, once the wind factors in, it really factors in. because that should have still been middle of the green. Why did that go so far right? Or left, I mean.
For birdie.
This game is truly brutal sometimes.
Gave us a chance.
That's well done for par. Looking for par. He drops it in for par.
Alright, last hole of the 9. It's one of the easiest. It's the easiest of the 9. Let's get it to
The opening 9 wraps up with...
Going for the green in this situation would make a big statement. This might just find the dance floor.
Way long though.
That was a great shot.
It's going to be an
Perfectly
impossible
executed.
putt, though, 'cause we're having to come down a huge slope. Wow.
I wouldn't say it's stiff, because it's not, but it's a makeable putt.
Way better than mine. I'll tell you that much.
Woohoo!
That's
A chance for
16%.
eagle.
Alright, Luke, you can
For
miss it.
birdie.
Come on. You know you want to. Miss it.
No excuses for that miss.
Sorry. Had a cough.
And that's a birdie.
Alright, puts us at 5 up. Going to the last 9.
After making the turn...
Ooh. Oh. Hit a rock. Saved him from going in the creek. Then gets in the middle of the fairway rough. Okay. I don't know what's going on with Luke this hole. Maybe he topped it. You know, happens. Nice shot to get on though. 14 feet. Still got a par putt. He's like, I'm not out of this, motherfucker. Go.
Honest assessment here, that's an average approach. Not
Shut
better,
up.
not worse.
Shut your mouth. Shut your damn mouth. I know it wasn't good. That wasn't good either.
Gotta be more aggressive than that.
Some sharp edges on these cups. Definitely see some break in this putt.
He gives us the hole. We either win or definitely tie.
Didn't really give that one a
15?
chance.
I don't know what the hell's going
That's
on with
in
putting.
for bogey.
I've had two approach shots.
Needs to regroup
be
after that
pretty
bogey.
far under what I wanted, and that's my fault. I just didn't go forward. But I've had like 3 putts that don't make any sense. Like I don't know how that was 15%.
The 11th is a fair...
70. Oh, it's in. I was like 74%. No, it's in the hole. Hole in one, baby. Aces Wild Trophy Ball. I didn't even realize that was my first hole in one.
That's
Wow.
definitely not going to
What
end
a-
up on
what
the
an
ground.
attempt. Had to get it in the hole just to tie, and he hits it OB. That was a weird one.
The tee ball is...
The T-ball.
This one's right down the middle.
Well, we win this, we get it.
He found the rough.
Actually, I think if we tie, we win. This is 12, right?
That wasn't
Well,
very
we
good.
win.
In fact, it was very bad.
Yeah, 6 up, hole 12, we won. Thanks for playing, Luke, but I got you. Dang it. Took a little too much.
That was the right club. Fantastic approach. Not a great chance to make this putt, but there's always a chance.
What the hell? Like, sandwich puts me right next to the hole. Just give me that. Don't give me the pitching wedge that goes
Luke
20
Donald
yards
for par.
past it. Tell me it's me.
Definitely not a straight-in putt here.
Yes it is.
That'll do it. What a great win.
Seven up. Ace is wild. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video. In the next one, man, it took us about 20 minutes to do that. So yeah, we'll try to do all 3 in the next video, and that'll be it for that one. So, and what do we got here? Oh man, Singh beat Woods. Oh, we won't be going against Woods. We'll be going against Paula Creamer. Okay. Then Singh versus Mediate, sorry. Scott versus DeMarco. And then Campbell versus Clark. Okay. Alright, that's going to do it for this though. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day and I'll see you. Bye.